Welcome back to our chapter about using the Search Console. Once the account is verified, the next step is to make the most of it. The first thing I recommend doing is to create and submit a sitemap of your website. A sitemap is like an arborescent structure of all your pages. The Google bot will look for the sitemap and use it to navigate your site better and understand the hierarchy and importance of your pages. With Wix, there is no need to create a sitemap. Every Wix site contains a sitemap, which is automatically generated by Wix and is always kept up to date with your site's information. If you want to see it, just go to your website, add /sitemap XML after it, and you will be able to see it. Depending on the size and structure of the site, there may be more than one sitemap in there. As you can see here, I have more than one for this particular example. Submitting it or them is easy. Go to the Search Console, click on Sitemaps, and enter the last part of the sitemap address, which in this case is sitemap-1.xml in the available field. Then click Submit. It will be processed within moments by Google, and this will automatically show them you exist. They will soon crawl the site based on the sitemap, and your content will be able to show on Google. With WordPress, on the other hand, your best bet is to install a simple plugin like Sitemap XML that will generate one or more sitemaps and provide you with the URL locations for them. Add them to the Search Console using the same procedure. As you can see here, I already have a plugin ready. I install it and activate it. And if I go to settings, I already get the address to my sitemap. If you use a web builder that does not have a plugin for this, or you have an HTML website, you can search for a sitemap generator online. It will build a sitemap, but you will have to upload it yourself to the website file structure using FTP or cPanel. If you don't know how to do that, or you don't have access, ask for support from your hosting provider. After this important step, anytime you have new content, in order to avoid delays, because it may take a while for the new URL to be part of the sitemap and to be crawled, you can just go to the top of your Search Console account, paste the URL of the new content in the space where it says Inspect any URL, and click Enter. The Search Console will retrieve the data it has on the URL. If it tells you, most likely, that the URL is not indexed yet, click Request Indexing. This way, Google will learn about it faster and it will be able to show you in searches. You can also do this after you make important edits to a page. Next, make sure to check some important stats. There won't be many impressions and clicks during the first few weeks or even months if you're just starting out with your website, but check the stats regularly. If you apply an SEO strategy, you will start seeing results. Here on the screen, you can see how for this particular website, once SEO measures began to be actively implemented beginning of 2020, the number of times that the website showed up in Google searches increased dramatically. The number of clicks also reached new heights. You can also check the search terms used to reach your site over here, as well as the country where they came from, the CTR, which means click-through rate, and it counts like for 100 impressions how many times is your result clicked in the SERP. Also, the average position of your pages, and much more. You have several filtering and export options available. Use them to understand how users get from a Google search to your site in all detail. Apart from this, the Search Console also tells you if it finds something wrong after it crawls your site. You can check this by clicking Coverage. In this window, you can click on any type of error to see more about it. The most common error you will see here refers to 404 errors, where an indexed URL can no longer be found. This can happen if you change the URL of a page or just delete some old pages. If that is the case, in order to solve the errors, you can go to the Removals tool and easily submit the URLs which should no longer be part of the index and should not show in the Google search. The Removal tool is over here. Before you do this, if the URLs had some authority, which means a good history of showing up in search results, we recommend you redirect them to another relevant page on your site. This way, you pass on the authority of the old URL to another one. and you don't lose anything in terms of SEO. The page may be gone, but SEO value acquired in time will be kept. Also, users might have bookmarked that particular URL in their browsers, or maybe it is linked somewhere on another website. Redirecting will ensure that users don't run into a 404 not found error page, and this will keep them happy. If you can't do redirects or don't know how, you should again ask for support from your hosting provider. Continuing on the idea from the previous section, having a 404 not found error is a problem you don't want to have, especially if there are links leading to that URL. If you have links on your own site that lead to a 404, this is counted as a broken link. Having internal broken links is one of the worst things you can do for your SEO. This will be sure to have you lose rankings and trust from search engines and users. You should constantly check for these errors, either by using a specialized plugin or app, or an external service for auditing technical SEO. For this purpose, and for a lot more, we often use audits from SEMrush. This tool can scan your entire website and show you all kinds of errors and warnings, including broken links. Fix the broken links you find by changing the destination URL or by removing the link altogether, if there is no longer something relevant to link to. In the Search Console, you have a removal tool that will do just that. You just enter the URLs that have no content anymore and submit for removal. Duplicate content is another warning you may get from SEMrush or other tools. Search engines prefer original content, and they might altogether drop pages that use text that is already published somewhere else, whether that is on your own website or another. So please make sure to always have original content on your site.